I know it's a lot to ask considering the distance. But on this list, right there at the bottom, is the address where we need this delivered. You see, the town is having a festival coming up soon. And we need this food and ale down there immediately.
So do I notice what town this is for? And is it doable?
It's a doable town. It's actually right across the wastelands from where you are. It's actually pretty close, but the normal route would take you several days to get there. The only way to get there within the amount of time that he's giving you is to go straight through the waste.
So what kind of extra hazard pay does this entail, Cap? Commander?
The usual rate. You know the drill.
CFA.
But unlike usual, I'll be sending you with a couple of backup. And he waves to the door, and 3 men enter the room. Frack, Storm, and Sylverlokk. All 3 captains of their own ships. Introduce yourselves, men. Come on, speak up.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm Sylverlokk. I look just like Jafar from Aladdin, only instead of black and red clothes, I'm wearing white and pink, bright hot pink. In one hand, I have a big box which is full of cherry red licorice strips, and I head to the bar. Immediately order an appletini.
Oh.
And try to listen about what's going on. I offer Dave my hand, of course.
Nice to meet you there, Frack.
That's Silver, sir.
Silver.
Silver.
Captain Silver. Nice to meet you. I am Captain Sir Benjamin David Burby Wells the Fifth, and counting.
Well, that toucan is shivering my timbers.
Next up, I'll just go in order. Storm, you're up. Come on, don't be shy.
How'd you guys like that impromptu steampunk name? Captain Benjamin David Burby Wells the Fifth, and counting.
Yes, you are.
Oh boy. Nothing special, really.
You're doing fine, Storm. You got it.
Alright, I finally got the name of the. Finally got my freaking map up.
I walk up to the bar, extend my hand to David.
Nice to meet you there, Storm. How's your dog, Snots?
Oh, the dog is doing quite well, thank you.
Commander Phoenix laughs and says if he's not dying continuously.
Oh, jeez. Well, you know, and what can I say? He always loves to run in head first.
It's finally good to meet you there, Storm. Ever since that I read your report on running through the Klingon Empire and destroying a bunch of those bastards in the Klingon, well, in the neutral zone, it's definitely nice to finally meet you. But please, keep your dogs away from my ship, because they're always pissing on the bow.
Well, you know, I can't help anything with those dogs doing that. They always gotta go wherever they can find the simplest spot. Even if it is by a cannon.
Yeah, and I think I hear something in the background as well that probably shouldn't be going there, Storm. Just to let you know about the stream, playing in the background.
I can't believe I keep forgetting that.
We could all hear it, sir. Yeah. Alright, last up.
Oh, and I ordered the strongest alcohol drink I can.
So how's your Shirley Temple there, Silver? I mean your apple tea.
Oh, this is an appletini. I like Shirley Temples too, only if you have to add bourbon to them.
So is that sort of the equivalent of like a Jolly Rancher inside of a Zima?
Exactly. It's splendid.
Wow. Can I introduce myself now?
Go ahead.
I am Frack. I am the captain of a goldfish model airship. I have yet to name it.
You don't name your ships here, sailor. You're part of a fleet.
Anyway, I am wearing typical desert traveling clothes, baggy cloth, head wrap, and everything. I walk over, extend my hand to Dave, and I say, "Hello, Captain. How fare thee?"
Welcome, welcome. Good to have you aboard.
I sit down in the bar with the on an empty bar stool with the rest of the group, and I don't order anything.
I put my hand up, kind of whirl it around, and I say, winch! I don't know if they're called... Are they called winches in this game? Or are they more
Just
called
go with
barmaids?
That
go
one's
with
called
it.
Harvey.
Which... We'll take another round of these Zimas and Jolly Ranchers, a.k.a., and I wink my eye, the Appletinis, for all of my men here. The Appletinis.
Fabulous.
She quickly starts mixing up the drinks and hands them all to you. Captain Phoenix.
Does anyone
stops
want a
you.
liquor stick?
Whoa. Hey now. Storm
Commander-
said he would.
Come on. Commander Phoenix stops you and looks and says, "These are the men of my fleet. Some of the greatest. They will be accompanying you on this dangerous mission."
I kind of joke and say under my breath, "How do you sleep at night, sir?" Sorry.
I'm always drunk, that's how. How do you think I keep this smile on this place?
I am officially changing the name of my ship, if that is okay, Game Master.
Sure, I just made that as a joke anyway. You all can name your ships if you want.
I am on the commander of the SS Diversity.
Captain of SS Diversity, huh?
It is an old wooden ship.
Now, the only old ship here is Sylverlokk's.
The junker.
I was just having fun because of the
Well,
anchor man. You remember how
Yeah.
they said
You know,
diversity is an old
the
ship?
Bulging Codpiece has gotten me far across the skies. It's a gold ship, but I love it.
Bulging Codpiece. Oh my gosh, that is good.
Oh dear. Okay, anyway. We could stop laughing.
I'm running on the USS Zovia.
Damn it.
I'm gonna break her down, boys.
Alright. Captain Phoenix quickly reaches into his pocket, pulls out a map.
Break her down.
There, you should see the map now.
Zovia is so gonna punch
Nice
me in the
map.
face.
Thanks, it took me all 5 minutes to find it. Commander Phoenix says, "We're here in Quinjuro, and I need you to get these crates and jugs all the way over to Cathedral. Now normally you'd have to go around the wastes because they're covered in bandit traps. But my men have been clearing that place out recently. There shouldn't be many. But these shipments need to be there as soon as possible." Can you all see Cathedral on the map?
I don't have the map at all.
Can you pull us to it? Just holding down shift button and left clicking.
Okay, I see it.
There we go.
Brack still having issues?
No, I see the map now. I thought the map was an actual handout.
No, it's the map.
Okay.
No, you're actually looking at the map.
Okay, general confusion.
Now, as you can
Where do we
see,
have to
you
go
are
to?
here,
Okay.
and to get to your destination, usually you would have to go around following this route path. But you see this slightly dimmed out line that goes straight through the waste to Senna, and down to Alistan, and down to Cathedral. Commander Phoenix says, "This is the route I wish you to take. My men are all over the wastes at this moment. We are keeping it as safe as possible. But just in case, these men will accompany you."
Well, I can always use more men on my ship.
If you wish to find more in town, go right ahead. But you're all captains of your own ship. So tell me, what are you thinking, Captain?
Captain?
You.
Captain?
You're Captain David.
I'm Captain Benjamin David, Burby Wells V, in counting, sir.
Of course. What are your thoughts? Do you accept this mission?
Absolutely. I don't have
Glad
the
to.
fastest mobula in the sector quadrant 9 for nothing.
But of course.
And I pull
Sounds
my
like an exciting mission.
I have my spectacle on my eye, and I pull my spectacle down, and I have it hanging on a gold chain. And I just kind of look proud and puff my chest out and say, "The USS Zovia can handle it all. Ready to part."
How about you, men? You're all ready to go?
The USS
Yep.
Zovia. God, Zovia is totally going to punch me in the face for
So-
that.
Barbarino.
Alrighty then. You all finish your drinks and we'll head out to the docks.
I said the next person that types is
Oh,
going to
Frank,
be
are
the
you
name of
still
my
on?
ship.
Are you still on the
And-
city map?
Zovia's name popped up.
I
She
see
said,
why.
"Whoa." I was like, "Oh my god, here we go."
Thanks for actually bringing me here.
Yeah, I forgot when you said you couldn't see the city. I had to actually drag you there myself, and you just kind of got left there.
That tends to happen a lot to me.
Well, you're just kind of a tiny square on a picture. It's hard to see.
Thanks.
Alright, so everybody's at the docks right now. David, you see your two engineers and your gunner all gearing up and getting ready to go. Ship's looking in tip-top shape, and all your stock is already loaded.
All I see is the world map.
There's no picture for the docks.
Okay.
RP it out.
Yes,
Stormwolf, it's called Theater of the Mind. We're not playing 4th edition. Theater of the Mind. Theater of the Mind.
I couldn't
Okay.
find a good steampunk-looking. Dock, so I just left the map up. If you want, I could take us back to the city.
That's fine.
All right then. So, David, you see your men already have everything loaded, and they're all standing there waiting for you. And
Check off
as-
Scotty are ready to go.
Yep, everybody's all set, and as you are boarding your ship, you see a junker, a
Pavel
a
Chekhov.
goldfish, and a pyramidion type ship all round the docks and meet you. You
By the
see-
way, my ship is painted bright pink.
and it's hard to miss.
So I look around and I put my little spectacle back in my eye, like the guy from Clue. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking to myself, where's the ships that's going to be accompanying the Mobula?
The engineers both stare at you.
Admiral?
Well, there's the bulging codpiece right there. The pink one.
You're already on your ship, so. Unfortunately, when you guys are on your ship, there was no actual way to communicate without sending signals. Because there's no like communication system between your ships.
So what do we doesn't steampunk have like glass panels and stuff to kind of send messages or smokestacks? I don't know.
They have flares.
Okay, flares, gotcha.
They just send up flares, and they have one of their engineers send you signals. You see flares from all
What's
the
up, Scotty?
ships surrounding you, kind of waving you down, and you can see all the captains standing at the helm, waving to you.
My flare is a nice bright green.
You can't just make this up, unfortunately. The
Oh.
flares are color-coded.
Aw.
I put my spectacle, make sure my spectacle is in my eye, and I pull out my trusty measuring gauges and I hold them in my hand out in front of me and I salute them as I drive by in the Mobula and puff my chest out with a firm salute.
And the men get in formation and lead you through to Senna.
To where? Senec?
Senna, the city in the middle of the waste.
Senna, okay, I got you.
Why do I have a feeling that I probably would be like in the front?
Because you are.
This art's amazing.
Don't diss the art.
I'm
Or
not.
do, I don't care. I made them myself. And you can kind of tell which one came later.
I really can't.
If I got steampunk, I got a ton of steampunk ships and stuff. I didn't know you needed those. I like the map.
Oh, he's proud of his art. It's nice.
Yeah, I like the isometric look on the mountains and everything. I like it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it was pretty hard to find a couple of them with actual shadows pointing the same direction. So at this point,
yeah.
at this point, you're all heading northish through Senna to avoid the big mountain ranges. So as you can see, you all have your ships. The Junker is the gray one, Mobula is the white one in the back, Goldfish is the one on the right, and the Pyramidion is the one on the left. Make sure everybody can move them. Do you all see your macros?
Yep.
I cannot.
Oh yeah.
I cannot control my ship.
I can't move mine either.
I can't.
Sir!
Calm down, Mistiv.
And no macros.
You'll get the macros when you can target the token.
Son of a... I tested this with Evan.
You guys better not be trolling Mistiv.
I am not. I really do not. I really cannot click my
I will backdoor your ship
Is there a certain
and
point
send you
on
down
the ship
into
that you
a
have to
fucking
clip?
fiery inferno if you're trolling Mistiv.
Try now.
Okay, there we go.
Just kidding.
That freaking...
I'm clicking on. You said
Just hold.
I got the macros.
I open fire on the bulging codfish. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Okay, I can target mine now.
The bulging codfish.
What?
Everybody's got control. Can everybody see their circles?
I have now officially changed my ship name to the Pooper Shooter.
Oh dear. Alright, can I explain the rules now? Can everybody see all three circles?
Yes,
You
sir.
should see three. Red, green, and blue. Red is your movement speed, green is your armor, blue is your health.
I cannot see red, but if you just tell me what my movement is, I'll just write it down.
It's in your character sheet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. If you open it up, you can see what guns you have, and right up top it should say movement speed.
Yep, got it.
Everybody else see it?
Yep.
Y'all
Yeah.
see everything? Can you
Yep.
edit your
Okay.
Can you edit your health and everything?
What are green and blue again?
Green is armor, blue is health.
Okay.
I'll tell you what
Yep.
to do with them later. But for now, everybody should be looking at their character sheets.
Yep.
All right, everybody see their weapons?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna explain how the weapons work. Now, you all should see your macros. Oh, and David,
Yes.
do you have 5 macros right now?
I do. I have the Mercury Sniper, the Flamethrower attack, Flamethrower hit, Echidna, Light Flak attack, and hit.
Okay. The Mercury Sniper is just what it says, a sniper rifle. But that's a long-range weapon meant for taking out engines and balloons.
Okay.
It doesn't do any damage to the ship's hull itself, but it does damage everything else. And it does a set amount of damage when hit. So when you attack with your Mercury sniper rifle, which is the gun sticking out in the middle, and no, that is not your cod piece if you zoom in on it. All you have to do is aim it in the direction of your enemy and fire away. Attack is for attacking, and hit is when your attack actually lands. When you're doing your rolls, you'll be rolling against accuracy. Each gun has its own accuracy, has its own benefits, and has its own weaknesses. I have all that memorized, and it's set up in a way that's made easy for you guys to deal with. The flamethrower does not do damage to hull health either, but it does damage the hull armor over time, and it sets everything on fire.
Okay.
Now, Pyramidian's up next. What do you see? Storm?
Sorry, what?
You're up next. What do you see on your character sheet for guns?
Okay, hold on a second.
And first of all,
Wake up over there, Storm. Let's go.
come on, man.
Echidna light flak, flamethrower, and barking dog. Arf.
Yeah, that was a coincidence, actually. You're the only one with the barking dog gun. If you look at your character sheet, it should tell you the range of the weapons. Attack is for attacking, hit is when your attack hits.
Okie dokie.
And you see max distance.
Yeah, I see max of 30 feet for the light flak, 15 for the flamethrower, and 20 for the barking dog. Arf.
Yes, those are that's the max distance that you can fire the gun at an enemy. So you have to be rather close to use those. The flak cannon can actually shoot fairly far. And the unit of measurement I used is the measurement of the map itself, because when you do the ruler, it does feet, so you'll be able to measure it out yourself. Now, next up is the Junker. Go for it. What do you see?
My ship has the flak cannons, the Banshee on the front, and the Whirlwind Gatling guns on the sides.
Oh, I want the Gatling guns.
I never thought you'd want those, but I set up your ship to actually be fairly good. Your ship's actually pretty good set up.
No, I'm just playing, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, hold on. So again, you see max distance and everything. You see distance for the Banshee.
Banshee is 20 to 30 feet, Gatling is max of 30 feet, and Echidna is 20 to 40.
Okay, the 20 to 30 feet is optimal range for attacking. You can attack when you're closer, if need be. But you get most damage out of it when you attack at the optimal range.
All right.
All right, and I see Frack is over there playing with his goldfish.
Yep.
All right. So what do
The
you
front-mounted weapon. The front-mounted weapon, is that a 45-degree arc or a 90-degree arc in the front?
Which one? The goldfish?
The Banshee on the
Oh,
Junker.
the Banshee. Oh, okay. The Banshee on the Junker is actually a 90-degree angle. Well, not 90 degree. Actually, yours is 180. Banshee rocket launcher is actually a fairly good when it comes to getting a good aim. So you got 180 degrees. Whereas the flak cannons on the Pyramidian and who else has a flak cannon? Oh, and the Mobula. They both have 90-degree angles in the direction you aim.
I have a light flak cannon.
Yes, you have the light, and Frack should have the only heavy flak cannon right now.
Actually, no. I have a Typhoon, flamethrower.
Typhoon is the heavy flak cannon.
Oh, I didn't know.
It should say on your character sheet.
Well, it just says Typhoon.
Read through it.
Okay, Typhoon heavy flak. Okay.
There you go. You're the only one out of the group with a heavy mounted gun.
At the front, flamethrower on the right side, and whirlwind gatling on the left. Nothing at the back.
Yeah, none of you guys have guns pointed at the back. So you have to actually aim your ship at the enemy to be able to hit. Alright, everybody's got their macros up and everything. Can everybody see their circles?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so now that everybody's all set up, you all know what weapons each other has? Yes.
God damn it, Sylverlokk.
Okay, anyway, everybody has everything set up. I'll teach you how the movement works. Now, it works the same with D&D characters. You move the character, and you can move it in a certain direction. But unfortunately, what is different between this and regular D&D is when you turn, it counts as a movement. You can turn up to 90 degrees for one movement.
So you have to literally turn and then move forward, right?
Yeah, these are
Oh, he's
these
got the
are
grid.
these are forward and back. These are forward and back engines. There's no side to side like what the Junker just did.
Okay.
Only this way.
You can only move forward and back. Yes, the thrusting position right there. keep thrusting. Yes, just go for it.
Oh, you said thrust, huh?
Yes. Oh, what's a thrust? Okay.
Frog in your throat, Dave?
Yeah.
Alright. Now that everybody's gotten that out of the way, as you can see, I put you in a rather tight formation. No jokes. Please. Anyway, you're all in a tight formation. I'm going to let you all take one movement in whichever direction you want. Except for the Mobula, because he's kind of stuck there in the back. But you can all move in one direction to spread yourselves outwards more.
Now, moving only 45, does that count as anything?
Moving to a 45-degree angle counts as one movement. You can move up to 90 degrees for one movement.
Okay.
But you can stop at 45 if you want.
Okay, so
Go ahead and move
I'm
your
there.
guys.
Can't
Okay,
move-
Junker, too far forward, only one square.
and you cannot move and you cannot move through the mountains.
No, you cannot. If you do that, you'll be taking damage to your engines and hull.
And you will die.
Not quite, you'll just bounce off of it, but it'll do quite a bit of damage to you. Alright, okay, Junker. And now Pyramidian, what are you gonna do?
So, okay.
You happy being laid on top of?
Yeah. I feel like I just had a ship ram right into my side.
Different
Alright,
altitudes.
Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to stop the grid snapping, so you guys are kind of stuck with the way the grid is going right now. So you can only move 45, 90, and 180.
You just gotta...
Just hold down the Alt key, and then you can move as much as you want, guys. Without, or you can place your token there as well. Just hold down the Alt key, and it'll forego snap to grid.
Yeah, just so it's like... I'm just there, my movement's only the one turn.
Okay, and when I said one movement, I meant you can move either to the left or to the right, no turning your ship. So everybody point your ships back forward.
Oh.
You're all moving north through the through Senna, the ruined city. You can see the debris on the ground from leftover ships and buildings that used to be in the area.
Like, I'd like to do a history check. What kind of significance does this area have?
It's one of the few cities that was. I'm sorry, my grammar. It's one of the few cities that was completely inhabited by bandits.
Okay.
As Commander Phoenix said, his men have been going through the cities and have been going through the wasteland recently, destroying all bandit camps they could find. And Senna was the main city of the bandits until recently.
Until we blew him to smithereens, correct?
Until the 3 men around you have